Ladies and gentlemen,
This is
today, Junior.
the Vented Out Podcast. Ow! Welcome back to the Vented Out Podcast. I'm your host, Brent, and with us, wow, that's not a good start. Welcome back. I'm your host, Brent, and with us, as always, is the lovely Miss Paige Mascari. How you doing today?
I'm doing. My feet hurt.
Yeah, we had a busy day today.
We did.
You want to stay off your phone? That'd be great.
Because Hunter texted me.
God. Yeah, well, this week was kind of one of my longer weeks for work. And then...
No, it definitely was your longer week.
Yeah. But I took today off to go to Fairport Canal Town Days, which was fun. It looked like it was going to rain when we were about to leave.
I'm happy that it didn't start raining before we left.
Yeah, it was a good time, though.
My car needs a bath.
Yeah, for sure. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm just tired all the time. Work takes it out of me, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, well, same. Just tired.
How's work been for you?
Terrible. Apparently they're starting moving machines around now, so that's great.
That's weird. Why?
Because they have a whole expansion they did back in last August, and they were supposed to be moving stuff around, and now they're going to move the stuff around now, but it's been used as a huge-ass storage area for the longest time, so...
That doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense why it was used as a storage area either, but here we are.
They're changing our playroom into a classroom. So we have no more inside playroom.
That's why. That's really dumb.
Because they're getting, you know how they're getting rid of school age and they're making another classroom for preschool? Well, they have to make the playroom into a classroom because the bathroom is inside that one and the other classroom doesn't have a bathroom inside it. It's outside.
Oh, okay. That's weird. How
So
old
we
is
don't
that
have-
building?
I'm not sure. It's got to be pretty old, though, because it was Tot Spot before and then something before that. So.
Yeah, I mean, I imagine it's got to be pretty old if there's no bathrooms and everything. Yeah, the week has been all right, beside going to, like we said, Canal Town Days was fun. There's a lot there. It's just not a lot we could really stop and look at a lot of things since the group we were with is just constantly wanting to go, so.
There wasn't really that much there, though, anyways. Like, I mean, I wish they'd have more stuff. Like, I want to go back to... I can't remember that place that we went with my mom. Do you remember? Because you went with us. Where we walked up to that huge house and walked around it. It was, like, old. And it was in the city. It was, like, an art festival.
Are you talking about the Canandaigua thing? In Canandaigua?
Was that in Canandaigua?
I don't remember. I remember going to a big house in Canandaigua.
Yeah, and we walked around inside, and it was, like, really old.
Yeah. I don't remember what that was.
It was, like, an art festival. Those are things I enjoy more because I feel like there's more stuff to, like, look at. Canal Days is more, like, commercial now. It's not really...
There's a lot of little vendors there.
Like, yeah, but it's all the same stuff. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, that's how people get their stuff out there, you know? Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know, I had the thought of if we get, like, if we get, like, popular enough that we could have, like, a booth there and have our podcast on there. I don't know, it was just a thought. That'd been cool. It was fun.
At Canal Days?
Yeah,
How are you
talk the
enjoying
podcast.
Swamp Ass right now? Was it great?
Talk about the podcast on a live episode or some shit. I don't know. That would actually be kind of fun.
Yeah.
Have like a live episode, but that's neither here or there. So everything's going good. You're tired all the time, like usual. Nothing new. Anything else going on? Any news on the forefront?
No. I haven't really seen anything, like, new. But, like, Eminem's coming back to do more music.
I've seen a lot of stuff on him lately too.
He's my favorite rapper, so I'll take more.
That he was, I don't know, like a recent song that he was talking smack about Megan Thee Stallion or something.
That wasn't old. It's old.
No, well, I seen it recently, so that's why I brought it up. That's weird.
And then that's pretty much it. Football's coming back around the corner soon here.
It's June. We still got a couple more months.
Well, it'll be
Well,
back
August
soon.
is around the time football comes.
No, because the Bills training camp, isn't that like July?
Your nephews are at a freaking thing now.
Oh, yeah, they were at the Knox camp.
Yeah,
So
they did that. Not that anyone really cared about the Buffalo Bills. They suck anyway.
well, it's funny because I know a lot of people that love the Buffalo Bills, but that's
Yeah.
really weird.
Well, it's weird. How many Super Bowl rings you guys got? 0.
How good is your team? They're not.
1 Super Bowl ring. How dare you, 0?
The Seahawks?
We're gonna find
Trash.
out. We're gonna find out this year. 'Cause
Trash.
you're coming to freaking Seattle and playing, so
I know. I wish that we could get tickets to go to that game.
maybe we can. I'm going right behind. I'm tell you right now. If I'm going to any game, it's gonna be right behind the bench. I don't care how much the tickets
On the Bills
cost.
side.
No. Hell no. It's going to be right behind the freaking Seahawks side, whatever side they're on. I'm going to make a big sign that says, I'm from Rochester, New York, and this is my first Seahawks game. Please give me a signature.
Have you ever been to a football game besides the Bills game we went to together?
Yeah. I went to a Bills game with Brian and Aaron back in the day. It was like November. It was freaking cold. That's all I remember.
I love, I don't know, I like the energy at the stadium.
I know. It is fun. Everyone's just excited and pumped to watch their team play.
Even when we went to, well, you didn't go with us, but we were dating then. When me and Sandra and Peter Pumpkin Eater and my dad went to the Rihanna Eminem concert at the Giants Stadium, that was, everyone even wore Giant stuff there. It was fun. We had a good time.
Yeah, it's at MetLife.
Yeah. That stadium's huge, by the way, ginormous.
There's a couple of stadiums I would actually just like to go just to visit.
It was cool to see it, and they only used half the stadium for the concert, and it was crazy how big it was.
Oh, I bet. Because you're not going to have that whole all football fields are huge. The whole stadium are huge. So yeah, I don't imagine you really need the full thing, especially if you're trying to watch something like, I don't know, a big movie star or music star or whatever.
Car after.
Nightmare.
Me and Pete switched shoes. Do you remember me telling you?
Oh
that?
my gosh, yeah, I do. When you see all the Eminem Rihanna.
Yeah.
That's funny. No, there's 2 stadiums. I do want to see the new Vegas stadium they built for the Raiders, which I don't know why you'd spend that much money to building one of the crappiest teams in the NFL a new stadium. And then I want to go to the Tampa Bay one just to be on the pirate ship and shoot the cannon. That's all I want to do. Tell me that doesn't look fun. Tell me you're on a boat in a stadium that doesn't seem fun to you.
I think it's cool to be go see a stadium, even if it's not your team. It is still cool to look at. When we were in Florida, I kind of wish we went to Miami to see the Dolphin Stadium.
I don't give a shit about that one.
I do. I would like to see. It's still cool though, to be able to see it.
Go in and do things in the stadium. This is a normal.
No,
stadium.
you can drone. You can walk in there and use your drone. TJ got to do that with the Buffalo Bills Stadium.
You could do that any other time.
But that's what I'm saying. It would be cool to be able to do that.
That's an hour friggin' drive.
When we were in Miami to be able to see. We were in Tampa. We could have went.
I know. That's what I was just thinking too. Is we could have. But I don't know if you. I don't even think you can actually go into the stadium.
TJ did with the Bills Stadium.
Yeah, you probably have to ask permissions or something. I don't know.
Well, I'm sure. I don't think you could just walk in.
Yeah, that would be. I just want to go on the boat. That's all I care about. Tampa. Just want to go on the boat. In the Vegas one, I just want to know what it's like inside because that's the newest one they have. Besides the one in Nashville now.
I don't think I ever want to go to Vegas. I don't know why. I just don't.
I do just one time just to know. Because I still want to visit all 50 states.
You're into gambling though, and I'm not. I just don't like casinos like that.
No. Do I do it? Yeah. I'm not a freaking degen.
I never
like
said
some
you were.
people we know.
Shut up. I never said you were.
I didn't accuse you of it either. Why'd you tell me to shut up?
Because I know who you're talking about.
Who am I talking about?
I'm not saying their name.
K?
I was talking about R.
I really don't know.
I can't say the other letter because there's only two.
Oh, okay. Well, same difference. 2 peas in a pod. Haha. Podcast.
You're stupid.
That was pretty funny. Yeah, those are. I don't know. I prefer if I'm going to a Seahawks game to be in Seattle. Just like have the fans interact with like all the other fans there. Like, yeah, let's go.
It is like a really cool, like, people say like the Bills Mafia is crazy, which I don't really like the Bills Mafia. Like, I don't like the way that it's, I don't like the logo for that either anymore. Like the.
What?
No, I like the Bills logo, but I don't like how it says Bills and then Mafia. Like, I'm not like a Mafian.
A Mafian?
I'm not that. I don't.
What the hell is a
ride with
Mafian?
the Mafia.
Okay, we're going to stop talking about this now because now it's starting to sound like something completely different we're talking about.
No, but the Bills,
I'm not
I
a
don't.
fucking Mafian.
I'm not like a Bills Mafia person. I just love the Bills.
You are because you're a Bills fan. That is Bills Mafia is the fan base.
Yeah, but I don't like run as hard as they do. Like, you know what I mean? Like, they're crazy.
Yeah, I call bullshit on that one.
I don't think I'm that crazy.
Go watch the Bills game in TJ's in the basement.
I love the Bills.
Because it's all decked out in Bills crap.
I love the Bills, but that doesn't make me like a hardcore psycho.
Yeah, I wouldn't be a fan of a team that hasn't won a Super Bowl either. Oh, I can't wait for phone calls or text messages from my dad too, because he's like, "Oh, well, we had about 4 chances to get to the Super Bowl. If gosh dang Norwood would have kicked a field goal." I don't know why I'm making him sound like he's 100, but that's something he would say.
Well, if it wasn't rigged against us when we get to the playoffs, that would have been cool to make it.
Yep.
But you know, the fucking Swifties, you really got to push in there, huh?
Mm-hmm. Yep. Okay, that's not the fan base we want to go after. Talk about getting canceled. Look at Harrison Butker might get freaking canceled.
Why? Oh, because of what he said?
Oh, my Lord. I'm about to say, how many times we're going to talk about this and you not know it? Yeah, who cares? We live in a society where if someone doesn't like what you say, it's cancelable.
No, but the most fucked up part about that is like they think that they should have the right to say whatever they want, and that should be okay, but if you say something and you offend somebody, you're getting fucking thrown in jail.
I'm just saying in general, like people like get all upset, like, "Oh, boo, I don't like what you're saying." Who cares? Just shut up and go on your normal day. Like, I don't know. And then people wonder why things aren't like they used to be back in the day. Well, look at how things weren't like this, how they used to be. Gas was 5 cents and no one cried about someone saying things that hurt your feelings. Get the hell over it.
Facts.
Based. That's a new one. I learned that the other day.
You really hear if I put this on my throat? Can you hear me still?
No, but it reminds me of the freaking cigarette smoking commercial where they're like, What?
You can't make fun of people like that.
I was doing the voice of the thing, the box. What the hell does that matter? I'll just I don't know. Whatever's whatever. I'll just cut it out. I'll just no sound it, and it'll be fine.
No sound.
No sound. Mute it. All right. The other day, you had a weird statement that you said, "What are kids in school for if you can just simply Google answers?" Explain.
What do you mean? I feel like it's pretty fucking self-explanatory.
It's not. Normal people don't think, "Oh, well, there's the internet. We don't need school."
I'm not saying that we don't need school, but I also feel like you can get the answer so easily now. Like, Google anything and you will get the answer. You know what I mean? It's not like it's as hard as it was back in our day when we had to look shit up in a textbook. Like, I feel like they don't have to work for like the answers and stuff now. You
still have to. That's part of doing homework.
Homework? Are you kidding me? These kids are at home on their phone. Hey Alexa, what is this? What is that? Like,
if it goes off, I'm gonna be so pissed. It didn't. Yeah, but that's the whole point. You're not supposed to do it with electronics to learn.
But they do.
Yeah, well, that's called bad parenting and lack of discipline. So that
Well,
statement
if I don't
is
know
so
something
terrible.
as a parent, I'm gonna Google it because I don't know.
What do you think they're coming with you? What? That's not a sentence. What do you think they are coming to you with that you're not going to know?
I didn't know. I had struggles with my own homework. The math that these kids do now makes no freaking sense to me. And you can roll your eyes all you want. I'll give you Kingston's math homework and you can try and figure it out. Because
I'll do it
doesn't
my
make
way.
any
I'm not
sense.
doing it the stupid way they teach. Well, how do they change math?
It's
Math
not
is
like
dumb.
It used to be. It's way different.
No,
now.
it's still the same thing. You're still getting the same answers doing it one way than
But
you
now
are doing
they're
it a different
teaching
way.
it a completely different
Well,
way.
why?
I don't know.
That's dumb. And guess what? That's the best, the biggest lie that they've ever told in schools. Oh, you're going to use this out in the real world. Fuck off. We didn't use shit.
No, I kind of wish that they taught us how to like balance checkbooks and all that stuff in
Exactly.
school. They never taught us any of that stuff.
That was worth it. You never took, but I did business math. That
I took
was
Pig and
more worth
Echo,
it.
but that didn't really help me with all that other stuff.
What the hell is
Economics?
Pig.
I don't know. It was like tied together. It was Pig and Echo.
I'm trying to even come up with what an abbreviation would be. I can't really think of anything.
Okay.
Folks, we are back to the Google It section of the podcast. Bum, bum, ba-dum-da. Google it. I think I'm going to use that from now on. Pig, it's like politically, political, no, pig, P-I-G.
I think it just stands for economics.
No, definitely does not. Please excuse my dear Aunt Sally.
Yes, it is. Look at this. Wikipedia
Please excuse my dumb ass sister. Pigs. I'm going to have to watch that. That's going to be fun. What is a derogatory acronym that is used to...
Are you reading the wrong one?
No, pigs. You're showing me pigs. I'm reading pigs. If that's for
Look
police...
at this, idiot. I was talking about the one below it.
Police. Of course we're paying attention. Student's voice from petition. What? The Weebfo? What is one? Weebfo?
PIG is a required course of all high school seniors
Yeah, what
in
does
New
it
York
stand
State.
for?
As it, I just.
I want to make the same joke as last week. Oh, word from our sponsors. Oh, wait, we're still not freaking sponsored. Get on it. It's a good podcast.
We drink a lot of Celsius. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, we do.
I still like the other one better. I forgot. I haven't had it in so long. I forgot what it was. Oh, no, it's the Celsius Essentials. Send some.
Oh.
They're good. Really good caffeine level, too, per amount you get.
Participation in government?
Nah, see, there you go. That makes sense. Participation, ew.
It's like tied with that.
No thanks. I don't want to participate in government. I'm good. I'm good on all that.
I did really good in that class. Also, my college math was... I loved math in college. It was so easy. I blew through it all. Remember, because it was online?
Yeah, it's all online. Online class is so much easier. I hated math. I'm not a big math person.
I didn't like biology in college.
Yeah, I never did that, so I'm thankful.
Well, I had to switch professors.
Yeah, I remember. I think we talked about it on here too, actually.
I didn't mind English. I wrote my papers and I liked writing. Once I got started, I was good. But it was like the initial starting to write my essays that sucked.
Yeah, English 101 was terrible. I had fun with it, but
102 and 103, and it was fucking awful the whole time.
yeah, college is a freaking waste, honestly. all that money you spend, all that money to spend time, you're gonna be paying it back. I was like, what's the freaking point?
I don't know. I
don't know why it was so
also
revered.
feel like so many of these jobs that you are supposed to have degrees for, like they could give a shit less, and they still like promote people within the company so that you don't have to have the degree. And I don't know.
The problem with jobs and what's required now is like you need all these unrealistic things, like, oh, you must have 5 years doing this and then 10 years doing this, and
But
like
you
all
can't even
those
get
don't
into one of
coincide
those
with
jobs.
each other. So it's like, what the hell?
Yeah, but when they say you need 5 years experience, it's like, how the hell am I supposed to get the experience if no one will hire me to give me the experience?
That's the thing. That's what I'm saying. It just doesn't make sense. Yeah.
I'm in school right now, so I can't say anything.
Well, here's another thing that doesn't make sense. Why do we have mayors? What do mayors do?
They make sure that every city is like being run smoothly, I guess.
How? Like, I don't get. We already have governors and crap for that. Why does it? I don't know. Why is there like?
Now, right?
I don't know. We talked about it last week. That's why I'm bringing it up again, because like, I don't get the whole. I don't even know if it's a judicial system or what it is, but I don't know. I just feel like a mayor is like a figurehead of pretty much the judicial system. Like they like control like the police forces and stuff like that.
That's
what
like
I feel like they do.
Like the president can't be everywhere, so he needs people in each area to help with shit there. I don't know.
No, that's not. That's not a presidential thing. The president has
I'm
nothing
not
to do with
saying
that.
they're a president, but I'm saying like he needs help in different cities to make sure things are being.
Governors, House of Representatives.
Yeah, they're
Senate.
They need other people, I guess. I don't know. I hate our president, so I can't say anything.
Yeah, well, we might not have another one that we don't like in there too, so better be prepared for that.
As long as he can speak, I guess that's fine.
What he had? Trump had 34 counts of whatever. What was it?
Whatever bullshit that they
political money
came up with.
Fraud or some kind of hush money, I think they're calling it. Oh my God, if that's the worst thing he does. And then
yeah, but they could look at Joe Biden, and when he goes around licking and sniffing children, he's all right.
Well, that's the thing too, is like we're all so blindsided by like this guy who is not a politician. And that's another reason why they're going after him, because he's not a politician, so he doesn't fit with the status quo and doesn't, do what the higher ups and the lobbyists want him to do. So they're gonna go after him for hush money. You get 34 counts of hush money. There's politicians that do worse shit than that, but we're not going after them, and that's fine. I don't know who I was really close to mentioning. We've already mentioned him before, and I'm not dead, so I might as well bring him up again. Bill Clinton was cheating on his wife like for the longest time. We had I don't know what the hell he was, a governor, mayor, or something here. Do you remember Elliot Spitzer had bought like a whole bunch of prostitutes and stuff, and all this stuff, and then Hillary Clinton deleted 30,000 emails.
So
like we're not,
because there's so many like politicians and people in government and stuff that are corrupt already. Like I don't know, to go after one person, to me, like I understand there has to be like a starting point somewhere, but like, do you know how many of these like brothels and like these fucking prostitution rings and like hookers and stuff that are getting paid by governors, by like law enforcement, any of these people, they're still doing these things. So it's not just like, oh, Trump is a horrible person because he was doing this shit. Like, so was everybody else. They're just not caught yet.
That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't make any sense. And bullshit. No, they have been caught. There's so much crap out on everybody, but it's what the media spoon feeds to a lot of people that don't care to look or don't care to have a thought of their own. But and that's not even to say that I'm like, I don't call myself anything. If anything, I'm like in the middle of the pack. Like, I've done political tests and I say that I like moderate. Like, I don't really lean one way or the other. Do I have more right-wing views? Probably, but to me, it's what I'm going for is what I think is right, and I think that's what most people should do.
What is that? What is it in the middle? It starts with a C.
Conservative would be far, or like Republican. Conservative would probably be what I would call myself more than Republican.
I don't think I sway more one way or the other. I'm literally smack dab in the middle because there's things that I agree with on both sides and things that I disagree with very much so on both sides.
Right.
So,
and that's the thing too, is like every time I've had the opportunity to vote, like I think when I was 18 and I had the opportunity to vote, I was in college and everyone was, in college you kind of just, go with the flow. You're free for the first time, so you can kind of just do whatever you want. And I remember liking Barack Obama back then. Like,
he was a good president.
He's very, what the hell? He speaks very well. He has a very professional manner of speak. There is some, like every president, there's some good manner of speak.
Professional manner of
speaking.
Or
yeah, he
speech.
spoke professionally. Whatever.
Oh, but when I say something effed up,
whatever.
You could
effed
come
up,
at me.
you might as well. You've already dropped about 15 freaking F-bombs. You might as well continue.
Oh, my thing it says orange.
Yeah, mine's been like that. My leg
Stop
is itchy.
fixing your nuts.
No, my leg is itchy. It's just, I don't know. I'll vote for whoever I think is going to do the right job.
Yeah. As long as it's not Hillary Clinton or Joe Biden.
No. I never really wanted Joe Biden to do it in the first place because he can barely have a full sentence. And due to the state of everything that's going on right now, I don't think I don't want another 4 more years of this. Like, gas prices are going up. Food costs are going up. Like, I don't got to say that to anybody like this. No one wants this anymore. We want a better lifestyle. So, But again, it's not like I vote one way or the other. And I don't really like talking about politics that much. And nor do I think we should ever talk about politics again.
Why?
Because it's a soft spot, and you.
Yeah, but you're allowed to have your own opinion.
I know,
just
but I
you
just
feel
don't
a certain
want
way doesn't mean that everyone has to freaking agree with you.
No, and I agree with that, but not everyone thinks like we do. So that's the issue.
Turn it off before it went off.
What? Oh. Yeah, I don't know. It is what it is. I hope that whoever's going to be in next is going to do the right thing and fix everything, because right now it's not good. I don't care who it is, just fix it.
Yeah.
So, another thing I observed, do you know the big fake eyelashes that women have a lot? Mm-hmm. Why? Why is that a thing?
I don't like the giant ones, but I like them in general because they accentuate your eyelashes, so it accentuates your eyes, and it makes you look pretty.
I'm talking about the ones that you clip on and they're freaking huge. You like those?
Yeah, I wore them for Heather's wedding. I wore them for Cassandra's wedding.
Okay, that's different. If you're going to an event or something, I get it. But every day wearing them,
it's it's just to make yourself feel good. Like, if you think that you don't have a lot of eyelashes, some people don't have. They have very light eyelashes, or they have very minimal eyelashes that are very small and they can't curl them up. Like, mine don't curl up that good, but you can glue them, glue a strip or magnetic ones and clip them on and have them for the day.
That's weird. I don't think it's...
Beards are dumb. What kind of statement is that?
I don't know. Now that I think about it, why did men have, why was facial hair an adaptation throughout the years?
I don't know.
That's such a weird thing, too. Yeah, you have wisdom teeth, back in the days. You needed wisdom teeth, right. So everything you have now is an adaptation of how your past generations have lived.
Eyelashes and stuff back then, too. Eyelashes are to keep... Your
debris.
Eyebrows are to keep sweat out of your eye, and your eyelashes are to keep debris out.
Yeah, it's debris and stuff like that.
I don't know why you have facial hair.
Yeah, that doesn't make any sense. Now you say it. You were trying to be funny, but it's not.
Maybe
now
back
I'm really
then
curious.
to keep your face warm.
No. Well, maybe depending on where you were, I guess. Like that's all climate. Like if you were in
Why do
like
people
the
have
northern
long
part,
hair? Like, I don't know.
why is it natural for women to have long hair?
You love when I have long hair. I try and
No,
cut it
but I'm
shorter and
saying
you yell
this
at
is
me.
now just a circle of questions I'm having
I
now.
don't know.
I don't know. It's
Again, I
strange.
think it's all preference on looks, like how you feel and what you want to look like that day. How many minutes have we been doing this?
30. Why do you?
Because I don't want the laundry to sit in there. It's going
It
to bother
won't.
me.
Jesus Christ. Well, you know what? There's an actual. They were actually used for something back in the day. Big fake eyelashes. And there's an actual name for them.
For cum to not get in people's eyes?
Yeah,
For,
they're
like,
cumbrellas.
I'm sure that wasn't the only use, but yes. Like Cabernet workers and shit used to wear them.
That's what I've seen. That's what I've read. And that's what's been said. Like, but that's what I think of every time.
They also used to use hot freaking irons on their eyes to make their eyelashes, like, curl up.
Yeah, and we also used to use glass for contact lenses.
Mm-hmm.
Doesn't mean it was right.
Mom said she used to put her hair on an ironing board, and my aunt would, like, iron it with an iron.
I really don't feel like that's much different from what you do now, though. I don't know.
No,
I don't know any of this.
It's not, but, like, it's a lot safer with what I do now because I have control over that. Irons are hot as hell, and I feel like if it got close to your head, you're going to burn your scalp off.
Can't you set an iron to a certain temperature just like you can set your thing to a certain temperature?
I think so, but I feel like they're hotter for some reason. I don't know. There's a lot more surface area with an iron, too. Like, a straightener is a lot smaller. And
that's so weird. It's so weird how we've evolved over years like that. What?
I heard something.
Yeah, no, it's just, that's why I brought that up, because the whole cumbrellas things, like, that's why I don't get why a lot of women will wear it, like, out now.
It's fashion now.
It's not. It's ugly. Just be normal. Be natural. That's another thing, like Botox, too. Like,
Brent, first of all,
be natural. It looks better that way.
That's up to them. Like, that's like my body, my choice. Like, do what you want with your own body.
But guess what? I'm not the only person that thinks this way.
Okay, but also it's not for men. Like, it's for the women to feel better about themselves.
Bullshit. It's not for men.
I don't do shit for men. I do shit to look better for myself.
That's different. I'm not talking about you or people who are a majority of people that are in committed relationships or marriages for that matter. But a lot of single women will do that because they think it makes them look better. It doesn't.
But that's not up to you to choose. Like, that's their right to do what they want with their own face.
Does it look like I'm holding the gun to these people's
judgmental.
heads and saying, don't do it? Otherwise, I'm going to pop the cap in your ass.
You have the right to judge them for what they do to make themselves happy and feel pretty.
It's not a good look. It doesn't look good.
That's your opinion.
Most guys will agree.
No, not most guys agree.
I can promise you a majority.
Most guys like fake fucking titties and fake asses and all that shit. So, yeah.
No. 100% no. Most guys that see stuff like that don't even know if it's fake or real, and that's why you see a lot of on like dating shows and shit like that. They'll ask them if it's real or fake.
Do most guys not like big titties?
Real ones, yes.
You just said you don't know if they're real or fake. So if they're
that's what I'm saying. If they're real, then they're gonna like them. If they're not, they're
okay. So what if the girl doesn't have any titties at all? And she knows that guys like big titties. So you're going to get bigger titties so that you feel more confident and you have looks for men.
Or, hey, find a guy that doesn't care about your boobs at all. That's the best way to go. I don't know if you can say tits. I don't know.
BBLs. Like, I don't understand that.
Brazilian butt lifts?
Yeah.
Like Kim K?
I just don't understand. Maybe it's because I have a big butt. So, like, I don't understand the hype.
What is that supposed to do anyway? I've never really
it's putting pretty much boob implants in your ass to make your ass bigger.
I feel like it's just the same thing as like you just said, is getting like boob implants.
Or like to lift up your butt cheek so your butt doesn't sag or anything. It's to like give you more support.
What the hell? That's interesting.
I just have a big butt, so I don't think like that.
Yeah, but no, and as a guy, you would see something like that, and your first thought is more than like nowadays is more than like, is it fake or not? Like back in the day, it wasn't as prominent, but since it's so common now, I don't know. I think I can tell you right now, I don't know
Would
how
you
the hell
rather a
I'd
girl
be
have
able
fake titties or whip out a dick and you thought it was a girl the whole time?
Oh, that's a fair question these days.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
well, obviously the latter being the fake boobs, but like,
but
what kind of question? You got to give something that's even
my
close.
point is like, you never know what you're getting from people, and if that makes that person happy, let them be happy. Like, regardless if it's fucking them getting a fake dick strapped on, or they're wearing a strap on, or they have fake titties, like, whatever makes that person feel confident and, like, happy with themselves, that's what they should do. Like, I don't feel like it's my place to judge them for having fake eyelashes or fake titties and whatever. Like, it's not your place either for you to say that.
Or, hey, love yourself. Start with that.
That's how they love themselves, Brent.
No, you don't add parts to your body because you
It's not
love
up to
yourself.
you. It's their body, their choice.
Love yourself. Always love
Would you
yourself
tell
first.
someone that they can't get an abortion and that they need to love themselves?
That's not modifying a body part.
You're taking something out of your body.
That's still not modifying it.
You're
That's not a
trying
permanent
to tell
modification.
somebody they can't do something to their body and they want that done.
That's completely separate from what
It
I'm
is
talking
the
about.
same
No,
exact
it is
thing
not.
is what you're saying.
No.
So you're saying that women shouldn't be able to alter
I'm
their
not talking
body
about
or
just
do
women
something with their
either.
body any way that they want.
Men shouldn't do it either. I'm not discriminating. That's
Men
not a
don't get
sexist
boob
thing.
implants.
There's dudes that get freaking BBLs. You never seen that? There's a dude I've seen on something, and he has like he's had as a BBL. Like, I don't think anyone really should be doing this.
Why don't
'cause
you just do squats at the gym?
But you don't know what the hell is going into your body. That's
But
another.
a lot
That's
of
one of the
these
major
things-
points.
A lot of these things that are happening that I
Why?
don't agree with is that women or men are going outside of the country to get these surgeries done because A, it's cheaper.
But that's
and
what I'm saying.
B, it's a lot of them won't be done without a whole bunch of steps that you have to go through to get those things done that are necessary. And the fact that you would go out of the country and get this done and like you don't even know, like you don't know what they're doing, like that's
Exactly.
crazy to me.
But that's why you really shouldn't be doing this. And it all starts with like you really gotta. Yeah, you
but
may not be
also,
happy
like,
with
back
yourself.
in the day, you left. I don't know. I guess we don't have to talk about this. Never mind.
What is back in the day?
Back in the day, people used to go out of state or out of the country to get abortions too. They used to go to Mexico. For
Yeah,
that
well, it's
shit.
because it wasn't legal.
But that's what I mean. Like but that's what me and you were talking about the other day with the political stuff. Sorry to
Yeah.
bring this back around. But with the abortion thing, these states that are pushing, like, you can't get an abortion, you can't take birth control, like, you're forcing these people
Yeah.
to go out of the state and do these things themselves. And I don't agree with that at all. I think that I don't agree with 9 months. I don't agree with that 9 months you should be getting an
Hell no.
abortion. And
Nope.
not at all. I feel like within the first 6 weeks of a kid's life, you should know whether or not you want it. And if you're going to wait
Easily.
9 months, you might as well just push it out and give it up for adoption. Like, there's no reason that you should be killing a child at 9 months. And people are going to come at me and be like, well, conception, or
I don't really think
life
so.
starts at conception, blah, 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 blah.
Yeah,
that
on
may
that
be
side,
true,
yeah.
but it's a hell of a lot different within the first 6 weeks to 9 months of you growing a child inside you. Like, very, very different. And I would rather have someone make that choice at 6 weeks that they don't want a kid and not bring a kid into this world because A, we don't need more orphans and kids that are put in foster care and all that shit that are being abused and addicted to drugs and gangs and like all this other crap because their parents don't give a shit about them because they just want the check. And like, it's just, it sickens me that a state feels like they have the right to look at a woman and say, well, you can't get an abortion if you're a rape victim. You can't get an abortion if you can't get an abortion for anything. Like, that's crazy to me. That is my body. That is my choice. I should be able to choose what I think is right. And the fact that the government is even involved in that is the most fucked up shit I've ever heard in my entire life. And I hope you leave that F word in there because I'm serious.
What the hell is it? The impact is still there. It's. I don't know why the hell you just got so heated about that.
Because
There's no
like,
freaking
this whole
reason.
thing just makes me so angry. Like, it just, the fact that they feel like they can just sit there and like take control over someone's life like that is the most disgusting thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
They've been taking over other aspects of our lives this whole freaking
No,
time,
I
and
know
some
that,
reason
but
it's
the
fine.
it's overstepping anytime, but this is just so far over the line that I can't even.
It's all over the line. Government is too
But why
deep
does it
into our
have to be-
freaking pockets.
Why does it have to be? I don't know, these right-wing people sometimes, this is why I say I'm in the middle, because the fact that the abortion thing is so, like, whatever, and then the left wings want to get an abortion at 9 months. Like, this is exactly why I'm saying that I'm in the middle, because I don't agree with everything that the left says, and I don't agree with everything that the right says. I agree with what's right. Like, you are allowed to have control of your body, and you are allowed to speak up for yourself and advocate for yourself. Like, I don't think that you should be told by someone what's right and what's wrong for you. That even goes for anything, though. Like schools, that it goes for kids with disabilities, that goes with anything. Advocate for yourself and make sure that you are getting the proper things that you need.
Yeah.
Did you just stop recording?
Yeah.
Why?
I don't know.
Memory card's full.
Why is that memory card suck and mine's still fine?
Well, you guys can't see my video, but I'm still here. Hello.
All right. Well, we'll just end it now anyway.
Sorry, these are very heated things I feel passionate about.
Yeah, well, this didn't really mean to go in a political way, but apparently it did.
I was just mad.
Well, everyone has a right to, okay, I'm going to end it at this. Everyone has a right to have their own opinions and feelings towards things. And you should be respectful of what everyone else thinks and says. If you don't like what other people say, then don't listen to it. Don't get offended. Don't go crying. Don't call the cancel police, the politically correct police, whatever you want to call it, because there's no point. Everyone can have their own opinions, and we can all live harmoniously and free in this great country of the United States. Because if you weren't here and you were saying stuff like you're saying, or normal people say, you'd get thrown in jail. So
I don't know. I'm just saying, don't change your stupid memory card. Don't change who you are for someone else's view of you, Brent. And
what?
You're judging people. You're like, oh, well, you should be more natural, blah, 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 blah.
No, I'm saying it's preferred by men that you are more natural.
Okay, well, do what you want for yourself. Like, whatever makes you feel confident and happy, live your life, do that. And if you want the opinion of a man, they'll ask for it.
Okay, again, this isn't a sexism thing. I'm just saying, I don't care who. You shouldn't be doing anything to modify your body unless it's a tattoo or a piercing. Like, it's not.
Whatever.
That's not good for you.
Love yourself and be who you are as a person, because you are good enough. So
exactly, and that's what I'm really trying to say is, like, the modifications aren't going to make you happier. You're just going to be just miserable because you're not that way naturally, and it's going to suck. But there's certain things that you have control over, like weight and like.
But there's
like if you have like acne and stuff like that, stuff you do have control over.
Not weight. Not all weight can be controlled.
Okay, most. You're right. Most of the time it can't be controlled in most situations. But I mean, you cannot control your genetics. You can't control how you're going to look down the road. Like, let's say you're younger and you don't like certain things. You can't control it. You just have to embrace what you have, because that's how you were made. That's how your parents decided to have you. That's just kind of how it is. Like, I mean,
you have to love yourself first before anything. So.
And it's and that's what I'm trying to say, and that's what you should do. And at least if you're going to do something like this, and that's what I'm not against it. I just don't think people should. But if you have a thought, don't go right away and do it. Give yourself a little bit of time. It's like a tattoo. I wouldn't, if I wanted a tattoo, I wouldn't think about it like, I'm going to go get it tomorrow.
The only reason that I brought this back up is because I don't want people to feel like you have to this is like one person's opinion or two people's opinion, and like don't feel that what we're saying dictates everything. No, like, because obviously it doesn't matter. And like, if you're happy with how you look and you're happy with how you feel, that's self-love, and I wish that I had as much confidence as half of these people do out here.
Well, you could. I don't know. It's just a mindset thing. But yeah, no, I don't think anyone's... We don't have that much influence that people are really taking.
No, I know, but I don't
like
want
that to
anyone to
heart.
hear this and be like, oh, well.
No, and everyone should love themselves. Always comes first. You should wake up every day and say to yourself in the mirror that I'm amazing. So, okay. Well, that's the end of the episode, guys. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to us on YouTube or wherever you listen to us. Give us a follow. I don't know what the rest of them are. Also, don't forget to visit like the website or send the website out. It's on the description. And like I said, we're going to also be doing some other videos coming up here, like some games and video game stuff. Okay. She's doing some weird crap, and it threw me off. And guys, remember, you're awesome, you're enough, and we love you, and we'll see you next time.
Bye.